Hello, everybody. Thank you for the opportunity to present this project to you today. This is the Lucky Dragon Hotel and Casino. Our team received all the plans and specifications for this project and completed a bid submission for consideration, which includes the in-house takeoffs, completed estimate for the lump sum proposal, construction schedule, site safety plan, site logistics plan, risk management, and a QA/QC plan. I would like for the team to introduce themselves. We are Very Good Construction Incorporated. I am Emma Malloy, and I was the project manager of the group.
I'm John Chemo. I was the superintendent.
Hi, my name is Laura McMurray, and I was the head scheduler.
My name is Omar Ponce. I was the estimator.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kipsali Sanchez, and I was an estimator as well.
Okay, so thank you, team. Just giving everybody a little background before we dive into the deliverables. The Lucky Dragon Hotel and Casino is a standard design bid build project being offered for bid. The project includes 3 buildings, a hotel, a casino, and a garage, and it's located in Nevada. The project was designed by Advanced Associates Architects, and all the plans and specifications were well defined. The hotel has 9 levels, and it's going to include 203 guest rooms, main lobby, back of house areas, and a central plant for the hotel and casino. There's a swimming pool to the west of the hotel, and it's on the ground level patio with a cabana area. The hotel connects to the casino via the ground floor and a sky bridge, which is located on the hotel's 3rd floor. The casino is located to the east of the hotel building. You can see the hotel here. And it's public facing area dedicated to the casino floor and games and a back of house. Then the parking garage is 5 levels open to the public. The casino has a planned kitchen, restaurant, and storage areas, which are not a scope of this project, and it's going to be a future tenant improvement work. So we shared responsibilities on all aspects of the project. Each team member was responsible for a unique part. This allowed for great accountability throughout the team. It also gave a great defined structure, allowing for each team member to know exactly their role and who to coordinate on if they came into any issues. For estimating the in-house takeoffs, we split up by member by the trade designations, and this mitigated most of the scope gaps in estimating. And each team member worked with the scheduler to give their durations for each activity within their own trade designations, and this helped the scheduler to ensure that no activities were missed. And lastly, the whole team gave input to super for all the logistics, safety, and risks, QA/QC that was relevant. So we're proud to present you this love sub proposal. And with that, I'm going to hand it over to Sally to dive into the estimate. Thank you.
I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the level 1 floor plan. As you can see, the level 1 has a casino and hotel, which includes the lobby, the actual casino, kitchen, offices, utility rooms, and storage. If I could hand it over to Omar for the next level.
Can we go to the next slide? Thank you. So here we have level 2 of the project. On the left is the hotel. Parking lot is on the upper half of the casino, while the bottom half has additional gaming areas and a spa. A bridge connects level 2 of the casino with level 2 of the hotel and provides an easy transition for the guests. The center of the casino is an open floor for the casino's first floor. There is a restaurant on the right and a shop on the middle left. As we said before, these 2 sections are not in our scope and will be constructed later on. Levels 2 through 9 of the hotel are designed the same, and out of the 203 rooms of the hotel, 1 is a penthouse located on the level 9, and 7 suites, which are located in levels 2 through 8. The parking lot which is located again on the north section, is on levels 2 through 5 and also has a similar design on each level and offers up to 408 vehicles. Next slide. This is a summary of our project estimate. We separated the cost by divisions. Some of the softwares we used to calculate the project included Bluebeam, Excel, and RSbeams. Starting with general and site specification conditions, we got it at 4.1 million, demolition 35,000, concrete 10.6 million, masonry 26,000, metals 2.8 million, wood and plastics 900,000, thermal and moisture protection 200,000, doors and windows 5.8 million, finishes was at 5.7 million, specialties around 500,000, equipment 97,000.
Going on to Division 14, conveying equipment was at 67,000, plumbing was at 3.1 million, mechanical was at 5 million, electrical was at 5 million, communication was at 614,000, earthwork was about $1 million, exterior improvements was 102,000, and site utilities was 263,000. That brought a construction total around to $47 million. Our profit was around 5%. Our insurance was 3.15%. Our contingency was 2%. That brought our total to around $51.9 million. If you go to the next, thank you.
My name is Lauren, and I will continue on with the project schedule. So our construction schedule contains activities for the pre-construction, construction, and closeout phases. The start of construction will begin on September 6, 2021, and take a total of 394 working days. And this is not including our pre-construction phase. During construction, the hotel tower, the parking garage, and the casino will be built, and the final turnover will complete on February 16th, 2023. Next slide, please. Here we have the major milestones, and our major milestones for the Lucky Dragon Casino will be the start and finish of the hotel construction, start and finish of the parking structure, and the start and finish of the casino. The pre-con phase will be 92 working days, starting after our initial notice to proceed on July 1st, 2021, and including the pre-construction and construction phases, the total entire project duration will be about 632 working days. Next slide, please. So here we have our pre-construction phase of the project. The contracting of the trades was broken up into 2 priorities. The priority 1 trades contain divisions that will start at the beginning of the project, and the priority 2 trades are the divisions that will perform work nearing the end. The awarding of bids was given a different priority status to make sure that the trades who are performing work sooner are bought out and the material is ready to build per the schedule. The activities within this pre-con work breakdown structure include submittals, procurement of material, and necessary pre-installation meetings required before the actual start. Next slide, please. So here we have the construction phase for the hotel tower. It is a total of 394 working days. The hotel tower construction will begin first since it has the longest duration out of the 3 buildings. To the right, you will see the work breakdown structure for the hotel. The hotel structure was broken out into developing the main structure of the building, which includes the pouring of the foundation and structural steel framing of the exterior envelope. Then once the exterior is built, the core of the building will be broken out by each level. And the photo to the left shows an example of what a typical schedule will look like in the hotel for levels 1 through 9. They will follow a basic rinse and repeat structure, and they will have similar activities in each level to complete the hotel. Next slide, please. For the casino, once the foundation is poured and framing commences for the hotel tower, the construction of the foundation for the casino will begin. The casino construction will follow the hotel a couple weeks behind, and this allows for the project to maximize the resources and time by continuously building without having breaks in the schedule. There will be 1 tower crane used for the structural framing of the hotel tower and casino. And the snapshot from the schedule shows the breakdown structure of the casino, with building the foundation and structure first, then continuing the construction of each level and room. The total duration for building the casino will be about 231 working days. Next slide, please. Finally, we have the parking structure, which will begin construction after the casino foundation is poured. The concrete pours for the parking structure will be phased through 3 different areas. And the pours include layout of the formwork and the rebar, the pouring of the concrete, and the curing time. And after the parking structure is complete, the final phase of closeout will begin, which contains the inspections, commissioning, testing, and final turnover on February 16th, 2023. Next slide, please. So the graphs here shown are the labor S-curve and the resource leveling charts. The S-curve is a forecast of the project's labor cost over time. The values are planned man hours that will be tracked against the actual man hour project begins. And to the right, the resource leveling chart is structured, is to structure tasks in the project so that none of the activities in the schedule are blocked by any lack of resources. And these charts show that the total cost of labor will be about 4.6 million, and the highest production month with the most resources needed will be February 2022. Now I will pass the presentation off to Superintendent John Chemo.
Hello, everyone. So I'm going to go over our logistics plan. So we will have different phases of the project. This is the hotel phase where it's to the west of the job site. As you can see, we have parking, lay down area, and trailers really close to the job site, just a short walk. You can also see in yellow at the south side of the project where our entries and exits will be. Next slide, please. This is the next phase of construction. This is where we will be building the casino part. As you can see, construction parking and office trailers have been moved a little north of the project. It'll be a short walk, but the job site is still where it is, and it'll continue to do so. Next slide, please. Here's a little more detailed logistics plan. You can see that we have a crane just in the center of the job site going all around wherever it needs. Temp fencing surrounding the area of the job. To the north and south, we have entries and exits, porta potties for all employees. And of course, we'll be having sidewalk closure, no pedestrians around the job site as well. Next slide, please. Here we have a literally delivery route where trucks can deliver material, pretty basic stuff. We can go to the next slide. And of course, we have to prioritize safety. We will have each worker have their hard hat, vest, gloves, boots, and even right now with the COVID times, we will require employees to wear their masks. Next slide, please. That is all. Thank you, guys. Any questions?
I have one regarding the schedule. I noticed you mentioned commissioning at the end. Did you factor in commissioning from pre-construction?
So the commissioning and closeout will be our final part of the project. Yes, it won't be included in the pre-construction WBS, but in our pre-con WBS, it's just for submittals, procurement, awarding of bids, and any of the pre-installation.
Right.
Yeah, the pre-installation meetings required before the start.
Yeah, so pre-commissioning is something that should be factored in at the beginning of the job and factored in all the way through as an activity that's a constant process, opposed to just testing inspection at the end.
Got it.
Just something to think about.
Any other questions from the judges or audience? You can also place your questions either on the Q&A or the chat.
I do have a question regarding, did you have to do some kind of a traffic study where you have to shift your labor or construction crew like during the night so you're not with the peak hours? would that affect your budgeting or anything because you have to pay the labor on overtime or different shifts?
So I looked into that actually. As of right now, we don't have any swing shift times going on. Maybe as the schedule keeps going and we realize that we need more manpower, we will request that when the time comes. But as of right now, foot traffic, car traffic is simply flowing. I understand that we are very close to the strip. And of course, there will be very much traffic as the year goes. But as of right now, we are not planning on having night shifts or anything like that.
And just to add to that a little bit, we had the truck exits and entrances coming, you know, off the main street, just to avoid any traffic control needs for that in that sense as well.
Great, thank you.
We do have one question from the audience from Dr. Gia. Is this a design build project or a CMGC project, construction management and general contract project?
It's not design build. The architect had a fully defined plans and specifications, and there were a couple areas that were to be left, you know, just core and shell basically for the future tenant improvement work. But it's going to be a standard design bid build and then lump sum GC project.
Any last questions? All right, if there are no questions, thank you. That was a great presentation.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much.